All right, here we go. So what I've started to do was I've started to go on Zoom to do these as of last week because um, they changed how you can download videos from Facebook and save them and all that, and I can't make it work, but I can make it work from Zoom. So it's a beautiful thing because I want to be able to put these videos somewhere else so maybe more people can benefit from them, which would be awesome is all I'm saying. So good morning, everyone. And that means unless I go on here, there we go. Now I can see what's going on. So if you jump on to watch, say hello, give me some emojis, let me know how you doing. I love to hear how you doing. I like to interact with you. I like to hear what's going on in your life and what are you liking about what I'm sharing. Is there something that I'm not sharing yet that you want to know about? Let me know. And also, because every week I'm giving you something practical that you can actually take tangible and put into use in your life. And I love to hear how that works for you. So even if it's not right now and here in this moment, go ahead and post later, and let me know how it works for you so that I can see what it's doing for you. I always share things that work for me that I really enjoy. And when I've shared it with the people that I work with my clients, most of them have enjoyed that as well. So this is something that is practical, tried and true methods that I'm sharing with you. And since this is something I'm also going to share other places, my name is Karin. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist and breakthrough life coach. I host a radio show called Shift Happens, which, by the way, is on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have the link here, and it's also always shared on YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to name my channel, so you sort of have to the easiest way to find me on YouTube is to Google my name, and then it pops up that way. So today I'm going to, actually what you're going to need in preparation is to have some paper and pen. So, because we're going to do something today. It's going to be fun. All right. This is a really simple tool, and I love simplicity. We as human beings tend to make life so complicated, and it's no wonder we're all stressed out because we make things so complicated. It's so not necessary to make things complicated. So don't. So this is really about how to tune in to your own inner guidance. And this is something that I talk about a lot and with the people that I work with. I use this myself. I believe that we have our own inner wisdom, our own inner guidance, which in a spiritual way, for if you're spiritual or religious, whatever you are, to me, I'm more of a spiritual person. It connects with the oneness, with spirit, whatever it is that you want to call it. And there's more and more evidence scientifically. Good morning. Thanks for jumping on, whoever you are. Let me know who you are so I can say hello properly. But yeah, there's more and more scientific evidence about how we are connected and how we can really connect with others when we stay intentional and focused. For example, this has been studied in at least 39 research studies where it just takes 7,000 people out of the whole entire, all the people on planet Earth. When 7,000 people, and they don't have to be together in the same place, they can be all spread out over the US, over the planet. They sit and they meditate at the same time. What they found consistently every single time is that that violence wars, acts of torture, domestic violence, accidents, uh, hospital visits, ER visits, all those kinds of things are reduced by, it's somewhere around 72 or 75%. That is significant, and it has been studied and done repeatedly, consistently every single time. So this is super powerful. We are super powerful, which is why I named this group Becoming Limitless. And because so many people are struggling with anxiety, I added master anxiety, because anxiety is just a part of life. We have a wide range of emotions. They're all perfectly fine. They're all there. I talk about our emotions as being a barometer for what's going on in our world, whether it is the external world or our internal world. And when we learn how to read and utilize those emotions in a way so that when I notice that I'm feeling anxious, okay, well, let me pay attention to who am I around, what's going on, what are the emotions that are going on? Is there tension? Is it something that's coming from the outside, or is it from the inside? Is it me that's feeling insecure about myself? Am I, running negative tapes about myself in my head, which is causing me to feel insecure and anxious? And so this is something then is more tangible, you can do something about. So if it's something in the external world, well, maybe if it's in a job situation, maybe it's something that can be handled through a conversation. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you need to, get the heck out of that job and go find a job somewhere else, or transfer to another department, or whatever. Too many times people, they feel stuck. They feel like they don't have any options, but you do have options. Um, if you notice after paying attention to all this stuff that, I don't really think that there's a whole lot of stuff going on in the external world, but I'm noticing the words that I'm telling myself, the conversation I have going on in my head, and that is what's causing me to feel really anxious and feeling bad about myself, then that's interesting. Maybe what I need to do is pay a lot more attention to the conversations I'm having in my head so that I can change things around and be more kind and gentle to myself. And what I usually tell people to do, or suggest that people do, I don't tell people really to do anything. I make suggestions and encourage people to do different things, is to think of yourself as your best friend and begin to talk to yourself as you would your best friend or your child, somebody that you really care deeply about and love. When you really care deeply and love somebody, you're not going to be berating them. You're not going to be telling them you're dumb and you're stupid and you can't do anything. You're not going to say those kinds of things. You're going to be encouraging, right? You're going to be loving. It's like, you got this. Come on. This was just one little setback. You can get back on your feet, and we're going to do it again. And next time is going to be better, right? And just shake it off. I've got a lot of baseball terms. My son plays baseball, so I've spent lots of hours at the baseball field cheering them on. Shake it off. Come on, it's a new whole thing. So the method that I'm going to share with you to tune into your inner guidance is something that I just learned from this man, Lee Harper. He's British. I love how he speaks British. He has this beautiful, clear, crisp British accent. So what he does, he has a very simple way of going about it. And it simply starts like this. Basically, you're going to take just 2 minutes. Everybody can take 2 minutes out of their day and do this. Just take a little quiet time. Again, have pen and paper ready. So because this helps really solidify and clarify. And just take a deep breath, and you can do this with me right now. Take a deep breath, let it go, and then just ask yourself or your higher self, What does my soul want to tell me today? What does my soul want to tell me today? And then take your pen and your paper and just write whatever comes to mind. It could be anything. Don't judge. You're just going to write the thoughts that come into your head. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to just take 2 minutes. It's 9:16. So at 9:18, I'm going to let you know that it's been 2 minutes. And let's see what comes up for you. Okay. And I'm going to do it too. So deep breath. What does my soul want to tell me today? All right, my loves, it's been 2 minutes. And so just take a moment. Maybe you were blank for a little bit. There were moments where I was blank. And hey, good morning, whoever else has jumped on. Thank you for jumping on and joining us. We were just doing this exercise of connecting with your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, your soul, and seeing what it is that that your soul wants to tell you. And so we just took 2 minutes, and I will share what came to me. Hey, Phyllis, good morning. I'll share what came to me during these 2 minutes. And this is something that I'm just sharing because it's 2 minutes that you're gifting yourself. And you are worth taking those 2 minutes to just tune in. And if you do this regularly, even if you just do it maybe 3 times a week, you will, and because you're writing it down too, that's the beautiful thing. Now you have a record, and you can start to see if there is a pattern and what kinds of things are going on. So for me, the first thing that came up for me, the word was relax. And then I am the master of time because I had a lot of things going on today. And then I just felt this beautiful sense of love in my chest and my heart area. And so what came to me, what I wrote was, you are loved. And then I wrote, time is of essence. And then spread love, you're doing great. So that's what came to me. That's what my soul wanted me to know today, wanted to tell me today. So if you want to share what you got during those 2 minutes, that would be fabulous. I would love to hear it. Not a requirement, obviously, it's private. Now, one thing to notice is if the messages you're getting are negative, then it's because there's some healing that needs to be done. And because soul, spirit, whatever, is never going to be negative and harsh. Soul, spirit is loving. And so know that that could be a sign that there is some healing that needs to be done in you. And that's okay. We've all been there. Trust me, I have done a lot of healing on myself throughout my life, which is how and why I am where I am now in a wonderful place in my life. And that is what I wish for everybody, to be in this place where I am. And that is going to be my challenge for you to experiment with this tool. It's so simple. It's so easy. If you're struggling with it, that's okay because it's just a new thing. Everything that's new can be a struggle, and that's okay. You just practice, right? 2 minutes. I'm literally asking you for 6 minutes to gift yourself 6 minutes in the next week. You were so worth it. So let me know how it goes for you. I love you, and I will see you next week. And let me know how it goes for you, and have a fabulous day.